Hello everyone, welcome into a completely unplanned stream. Hello to Azzy who's here. As always, thank you so much for always being there to support my stuff. If you are watching this in a VOD, then just completely disregard what I'm about to say. But if you're here live, welcome, happy Sunday afternoon if you're in a similar time zone or evening. Yeah, so I've been having a lot of crashing issues with my city skylines kind of setup. I want to kind of diagnose what the issue is, and the only way I can do it is actually to stream it like with OBS and everything running, so I can diagnose whether or not it's a memory issue. That's something that I've been told is a potential cause of my crashing. So there's also been an update for one of the mods that allows you to disable something that supposedly fixes crashes. So it's gonna be a bumpy ride, so strap in if you're gonna stick around. But yeah, like, I'm just gonna try and continue building what we were going to do last time, which was this area. A railside area. So in case this is the first time you're here, this is Cubby Cliff district. It is, well, I mean, it's our first district, I guess. And we've been spending the last few streams working on our district center. So we have like our transport hub and things. We have a culture and creative park. And this is going to be the first neighborhood that's technically outside of that district center, but still kind of near it. It goes along this elevated train line, so my thinking was to create a neighborhood that's centered around kind of like shops based underneath the train tracks, if you will. And then we'll have kind of mainly walkable areas and just a single like road connection, so it's a pedestrian friendly. If the game doesn't crash today, it's me that's crashing. How many streams are we in the last 2 days? This is our 4th stream technically. And you know what? I was actually considering going for a Dinkum stream this evening if I wasn't streaming. But thankfully she is, so we don't have to do it anymore. So, okay, so let's see how far we can get without things crashing. So, you may notice that I'm trying to move my cursor around this area a lot. So far when I do my testing, I find that like it's crashing when I hover around this area. So far it's not doing it today. That's why I'm like I'm not sure. But like right before stream started, when I opened OBS, because it was fine before I opened OBS, and then when I opened OBS, it crashed. So now I'm like, is it an issue where I don't have enough RAM on my computer? Right now we are running on 82% RAM. Hi Rai, welcome in. Welcome to the land of having electricity. I'm so glad that it didn't actually like crash you up for a few days. That would have been horrible. But yeah, so speaking of crashing, we will crash on your behalf instead. So okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna like start building the things we were planning to do. Just treat it like a normal stream in terms of like playing and stuff, so that at least if it does crash, I know that it's a genuine issue. OBS had an update. Oh no, not again. I haven't received any update things, so I do not want to touch anything. I just want to play this game in peace, you know, like, I know that technically my choice of using mods is like the reason this is happening, but the thing is, I don't enjoy playing this game without the mods. So it's either play with mods and it doesn't crash, or don't play at all, to me. Hi Sam, welcome in. We are well so far. I will let you know in like if the game keeps crashing as to whether I'm still well. Like I'm actually feeling quite like okay at the moment. It's just that I may get frustrated if the game keeps crashing and I can't figure out what's causing it. So good luck, let's see. Oh dear me. You updated OBS. Okay, I haven't received the pop-up of like, oh, new update yet. So we will see when we receive it, let's say. Now, for this area, I was thinking about this right before we started stream, right? I have this laid out. I kind of want a bus priority lane or something in this, like, stretch. Oh, also, wait. Let's extend the rail line out first. And then... oh, here we go. How's everyone's weekends going? Anyone caught in, like, nearby and having to prepare for potential, like, safety things? It's not a cyclone anymore, right? I remember Granny mentioning something about it on her stream. What did she call it? A tropical low, which I've never heard about. So many terms that I feel like school never prepared me for. You know? It's just all of these new things. Okay, so let's say that the train line goes this way first. It's technically slightly elevated. So I'm going to try and use as many of my tools that could potentially cause a crash as possible. So it's stuff like, I suspect if it's not a memory issue, it is a cursor issue. More than anything. So that's why I'm trying to just use as much of it. The fridge snacks are not happy about it. Why not? It means more food to enjoy for the next few days. Tropical low or rain depression? Rain depression? Oh no, even the planet's not happy in this day and age. Oh dearie me. It's okay, we will enjoy ourselves with potential crashing games. Okay, so I'm going to create kind of, you see how here we have an open area where you can walk underneath it? So I can actually do that by drawing out this and then converting it to trying my best to just use every single option when it comes to tools, so that if it crashes, at least I can see it. There we go. So it creates that. And okay, the road tools are another thing that tends to crash the game. So I'm going to save it first. Save game. How is the audio, by the way? We're still having to deal with OBS being funny with its new way of deciding how to like adjust audio. Hopefully it's not too soft. It looks soft today. I quite liked the levels we had for Minecraft yesterday. Also, so those of you who were here yesterday and I was ranting about my terracotta steps and stuff, right? I think the dear owner of the server heard about it from someone, and he posted in the Discord community server overnight, being like, hey, so this certain person on our server seems to want terracotta steps. I found a mod that has it, so it's been added. I'm so happy. I haven't actually tried it out, but after this stream, I'm gonna pop into the server and take a look. I mean, unless the game works out smooth and then we jump into Minecraft. 5 streams in 2 days. Who is she? Hi, Granny. Welcome in. Granny, is it called a tropical low? We were just mentioning what you were saying on your stream. I've never heard of that term before. Audio is good for your voice. The game sounds are low, but you don't mind it. Okay. Let's see. Let me try 60, okay? We're gonna this is a whole test stream. Just gonna try everything. As Shakira once said, 60 for both. And then let's see what happens. Actually, no, you know what? I want the game... Oh no, game volume's okay. Game volume is the, like, ambient noises and stuff. We'll just make it 60 for everything. That's fine. Okay. So, let us now try another potential issue for crashing. Road builder. Okay, so far nothing. It was a cyclone and now it's a tropical low. Oh, okay. So that would count as like one level below a what's it called? A cyclone, I guess. Okay. So let's see. Median platform. So I'm adding lots of different... Oh, that's a bit too much. No. I'm adding lots of different things to my road because sometimes this causes the crashes. So I'm just making sure that it's not this that's causing it. The problem so far is that it's been so random, this crashing. Like, I kind of have a sense of what causes it, but I can't guarantee that it is. See, like now I can't move stuff. So we've not been able to diagnose it. I just hope it's not an issue of I don't have enough RAM, because that then involves needing to buy something, and I'm kind of done buying things. So I'm trying to set up my like home decor stuff so that I can start running workshops at my studio, because I've been renting it for almost 2 years and up till now I've not actually made the most of that space. But because of that, I've been needing to buy a lot of things like the tools, the weighing scales, the table that I'm gonna use to rent stuff, and it's just been... I do not enjoy the fact that there's so many things being bought right now. But sometimes you have to, and I'm just gonna have to, like, live with that decision. It'll be worth it. It's a good one-time purchase, I guess. I think that's the thing for me as well, is that, to me, okay, in an ideal world, I would treat it as a one-time purchase, get good things, right? But because I've spent so much on just setting everything up, I feel bad about doing the whole, like, get good things as your one-time purchase. So that's been an interesting dilemma. It's like, I know that if I buy good things now, I don't have to buy it again for a long time. But then it just feels like there's so much money being spent. It was Cyclone Alfred when it was over the ocean. Once it hit land, it ran out of steam. Oh, lovely, good. Even the cyclone couldn't be bothered. It's like, it's okay, I'm not doing my job on a Sunday. Tropical pain in the butt, that is also another official term used in geography. It is a foundation for the future. I know, but it's like, having to balance the thought of that with knowing that it is an investment. Like, because the thing is, I want my workshops to feel like a nice experience as well. I find a lot of workshops that are being run here are quite like, what's the term for it? Like bare bones. So I kind of wanted to pay more attention to detail to like the atmosphere as you're doing the workshop. The tools that you use maybe could be nicer. I have found things that are a decent price, like, so they're not exorbitantly more expensive just because they look nicer, but it's still like stuff that needs to be spent. So I'm a bit like, eh. Okay, anyway, so we've got bus lane here. I'm doing it in the middle now, like this, so that if we ever want to do a tram line, we can actually just change the bus to a tram. I find the, what do we call it? The, like AI? Oh, that term. AI of the trams in this game are not the best. They tend to get stuck a lot. So, I don't know if I actually will end up using it, but... Okay. Roundabout, cul-de-sac? What is the difference? Oh, okay, cul-de-sac is just at the end of a road. And then we've got... Okay. So, we did have these blocks left here from last time, right? I'm gonna keep it for now. Oh, I remember what we were gonna do. We were gonna do lower rise blocks in front of it, looking like they're shops, essentially. So, I think that's where this comes in. We can continue using our fun little urban promenade designs. Okay. We lost power last night, but much better. Oh, it's been since last night? Jeez. I thought it was just this morning. Okay, well, I'm glad it's over. Like, that you have power again. I'm glad that we're gonna have a Dinkum Sunday stream. That's the best part. Oh, is that all the... Oh, I thought there were more designs than this. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Like, not exactly this. I have to lay it out a bit more to figure it out. But the idea is we have a second step of buildings in front of the original one. I have to be careful because these buildings do stick out quite a bit. Like there. Okay. I actually genuinely suspect that I don't have enough RAM for my computer if I want to stream games like this. I have 32 gigs, which I know sounds like a lot. The problem is, and this is a fully City Skylines thing, when you have mods and things running on, like, in this game, you need more than, like, 64 gigs sometimes isn't enough. I thought this would get better with City Skylines 2, because in City Skylines 1 it was terrible, like, 64 gigs wouldn't be enough for some people. But I think so far, what I'm diagnosing is, more RAM would be good to have. We are at 80% today. So if it crashes because of that, I feel like it's just because it's run out of RAM. I had to delete some files on my computer just to make more space as well. Because I don't really know if it's a thing on Windows, but I have a MacBook as like my work laptop, right? And it uses virtual memory, which means it takes some of your storage space to supplement the RAM, which I find it very confusing. So I was wondering whether Windows does that as well. And maybe that's why it's not kind of like, maybe that's why it's crashing, because I've been running out of space. Basically, all the things that would mean spending more money. What fun. Okay. Why does it feel like there aren't many buildings today? Medium. All of these buildings don't look like the right size. Okay, it's fine. We'll just go with this first. So, yeah. Shopping street area. We can have this. And, okay, let's try the eyedropper tool. This sometimes kills the game as well. So far, that's fine. Urban promenades. Oh, why they don't have any, like, assets and things? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. I thought the game froze. No, we're fine. Everything's fine. City Skylines is a big game. I feel like file size, no. It's just that it's a bit like Sims, where you would think a fun little life simulation game would not need a very strong computer, but turns out Sims actually is terrible for that. The funnier thing is that they started the whole Sims 4 era being like, oh, we made sure that we optimized the game so that 10 years from now everything will load properly. Turns out they didn't. So that's been funny to witness over time. Because that was their justification for removing a lot of the features, I feel. And then recently, because they released The Sims 2, right? I've been watching some people stream The Sims 2. And everyone's just commenting about, oh, the attention to detail of the animations, the little touches that Sims 2 has. I'm just like, oh, what a shame that Sims 4 never had that. We should play Sims 2 at some point. Like, I should... Sims 2 and Sims 3, I feel, are games that I need to try on stream. Sims 3 doesn't work on my computer though, for some reason. You got an external drive and that solved your disk space issues. See, Azzy, I have... How many do we have? Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 SSDs, external SSDs. I have 1, 2, 3 external hard drives, and I do not have enough space. Because it has my archives, it has my work, it has my files from when I was making gaming videos, and all of them take up so much space. Especially with my freelance work now, because now I film in 4K, I used to do like 1080p, and the files, it's proper camera files as well, so my space is just never enough. As the wise, what's her name? The one from The Greatest Showman once said, never enough. But yeah, my long-term plan for this computer, because this was originally going to be my streaming computer only, but now it's become both my work and streaming computer. Because for some things, my Mac actually does not work properly, like it's not good enough. Very useful for doing work on the go though, the battery life is amazing. And it actually can run things on battery unlike on Windows. I need to upgrade the SSD of my desktop, so I need to get another one, and then I need to get more RAM for it. Those are the two things I need to get. Storefronts. Storefronts? Shop fronts? I always forget about this. Storefront, okay. Ooh, interesting. Sims 3 was a beast of a game for computers. It was terribly unstable at the best of times with all the add-ons. Yeah, and I get why for Sims 4 they were very cautious about it. Perhaps too cautious, I feel, but you know, it is what it is. As good old Azzy once said about Dinkum, it is what it is. And I mean, I'm not the team that is responsible for having to deal with that, like how to manage that. I'm just the consumer and customer who gets to decide whether or not I want to play the game. So best of luck to the team. I feel like the Sims franchise is 100% responsible for all of your computer upgrades. The Sims franchise itself or the mods that you choose to play? I feel like it's more of the mods. Okay, just to start with, I will probably change it into smaller shops, but I just wanted to make it like simpler so I can visualize. So an entire supermarket being in this one space. That's fine, that works. You've only played Sims 4 modded. Oh, okay. Have you considered playing the other Sims again? Have you considered playing Minecraft again? Have you considered playing King's Quest again? Have you considered playing... What else did you used to play? Don't Starve again. That's all I remember that you used to play. You feel like most of the Sims 3 content was alpha and I didn't like the look of that. Oh yes, the super realistic kind of look, right? It was a product of its time, I feel. The whole skeuomorphic, because even phones, you know, like iPhones and stuff. And, I mean, Android didn't really have it, but that same idea. In your panics now, you ask yourself, what would Azzy say? She would say, uh-oh. And then we'll be fine. Like I mentioned this last stream. But I feel like ever since Azzy started streaming, everyone else has started saying uh-oh as well because she says uh-oh. To the point that I feel like now I say that too. You were so close to opening Minecraft yesterday when you were watching me play. Oh my gosh. No, but I will still say, like... I feel like I'm enjoying the game only because of the way that server has been set up. I don't feel like I could go into the game single player on a normal world and find interest in continuing. It really is just something about that combination of tools and things just makes life so much better. In fact, I was like on a call with like Mark during the at night before I went to bed. Because he was showing me a way to actually try and do auto-sorting for our storage area. It involves copper hoppers. I know it was mentioned on stream, but he actually showed it, like me, how it worked. Oh, also, he gave us a little surprise, which I'll show you next time we stream Minecraft. A useful little tool that will mean building gets a lot easier. So grateful for that. But yeah, so, without those tools, I wouldn't really want to enjoy, like, playing and getting all the resources. It's so easy to get wood and like the planks and stuff with the shift click thing. Whereas if it was a normal game, I would have been very frustrated at having to get one stack of wood. So yeah. You don't like modded survival? Maybe you can try it again and see. It is like he gets everyone to do Modrinth. I think that's the app. Basically, it's like a little separate software that hosts all of, I mean, like it's like a mod installer, so it keeps everything up to date, and then you can just like one-click install to be like, oh, I'm using these things. So like it's quite easy. Would you do Skyblock? Like me or Azzy? I don't think I would do Skyblock. If you don't like this, have you tried again? No, I'm only saying this because that's kind of where I was at with Minecraft for the longest time, right? It was the whole, I don't think I'm gonna try it. And then when I did try it, I kept trying it the same way. And so then I didn't enjoy my time on playing Minecraft, right? But then when I played it with modded Minecraft and this specific set of tools, it was like a different experience altogether, and then I've been enjoying it. So, like, what kind of modded Minecraft have you played? I don't think... Our design for today is gonna be a bit like all over the place, because I just need to lay things out first. On top of the fact that we are actually, like, just testing to make sure the specs and things are okay. Ooh, okay. I started stream with like fan on, windows open because it was raining, and I was like, okay, probably gonna be okay temperature wise. It's getting a bit warm, so the aircon's going on. Okay. Thank you. Save. You really like Skyblock or like modded maps? I would... I never felt as engaged playing all of those. You know, the ones that we did for special occasions in the past? Like Christmas and all of those things that had specific stories and objectives. I feel like versus something like just survival maps where you're free to do whatever you want, I don't find those as engaging. Maybe I just haven't played maps that I was like, oh wow, I really, really like it, right? But so far, the ones I've tried have been a bit Like, the only non-standard survival servers that I like are just Hypixel and things. No crashes so far. Oh. Oh. Okay, what happened there? There was some lag there. All of the buildings we're getting at the moment seem a bit too big. Like, it's just me. This area is not quite suitable for that kind of building. Where are all of the... Maybe they're not actually residential buildings. Let's look for it. Modern architecture. Police station. Imagine the four of us on a skyblock world. I don't mind trying it actually, because I say that I'm not sure if I like it. I have never played it, so it is fair that I should try it. Okay, I quite like that building. It's supposed to be an urban police headquarters. I don't know what we will officially use it for yet, but I'm gonna leave that building there first. Looks kind of cool. You lot single-handedly responsible for the uprising of Minecraft. I actually do agree that I would say it's Granny that started it. Of everyone that I've watched since coming back to streaming, she was the first one to play Minecraft. So it's all her fault. Which of these buildings have I used? Okay, I've used this one. Because we've used a lot of this at the other side of Cubby Cliff. I've not used this one, I think. Okay. And the other thing that I'm very unsure about is this area, because there is a bit of a terrain elevation situation going here. And I don't know if I want like it to go down or just continue on a bridge and then like turn from somewhere else. You know? It's very steep if I were to make it just a slope down. Okay, hold up, let's... Okay, complicated road networks being destroyed are another part of like... Another place where things might crash. So far it's okay. I drop. And we go here. Right, so if we do it a direct way, right? Soften. And then the eyedropper seems to be quite stable today, which is good. Usually, it's one of the potential reasons it crashes. See, that's so steep. So I can't, like, it can't be... It has to be at least like this, so then these streets will go down. Wow, lots of... This is gonna be an interesting place to landscape, terrain-wise. I used to build only flat cities, so this series has really been a good crash course in actually trying to build on different terrain layers. I will say though, I've been so happy with this side of Cubby Cliff district. Okay, wait, let's save because I'm putting my mouse over the bits that might crash. Like, the district center with how it's here and then like lower down, and this bit where it just curves around. I'm very happy that it actually turned out the way it did. So hooray! Let's see if we can repeat the success here. Not sure if we can. And honestly, if I'm gonna compare between Minecraft and City Skylines, I have neglected this city a bit in the last few weeks. Playing Dinkum and Minecraft, all of the other things, right? That I haven't really gone back in to do much other than that bus interchange thing here. This placeholder of a bus interchange. If you were here during that failed stream yesterday, this is just stuff I was testing in the background. And then, yeah. Left it there. I decided to continue with my test save, basically. Okay. Thank you, Azzy. Have you saved? Yeah, we just saved. Because I was worried as well. Like, a lot of crashes happen when I'm around here. Like, when I hover my mouse, something in this area causes it to crash. And I don't know what. Okay. I wonder whether we should put buildings to, like, connect it up. But it's okay, let's just go with this for now. And... how am I still alive and awake, by the way? This is our 5th stream in... in, how many? 2 days? Oh, okay, actually, right. I know, like... if the stutter might be the stream itself. I just had a bit of drop frames, like, not too many. But there was like a 1 second blip. So that might have been what caused the drop. What's happening here? Why is this... oh, okay, I see. Remove. There we go. Okay. Creating very complex things. In a bit to destroy this game. It is holding out though. Sometimes when I do stuff like this, it crashes. Okay, so that's gonna be a little pedestrian bridge that goes over the road, so people can walk from here all the way here. That should be good. Okay. Gonna head out and grab the Kidler, no worries. See you when we are hopefully maybe still live, I'm not sure. We'll see how long it goes. Because at this point, do we do Minecraft 2 since we're already live? I don't know. What else do we have to do? Now I just want to make like... oh, we have a thing on fire. Brickworks at Harp Bridge is on fire. Who caused the fire? Oh my gosh, I think there's been an arson case. The tattoo studio. Tattoo studio's on fire. Where's our fire brigade? Do we have a... wait. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when you actually have people in your city now. Vehicles in use. I don't think I have a fire brigade. Hold up. Do I have a fire brigade? We don't. We don't. Set one up. Set one up. Let's do City Firehouse. I don't actually have one. Wait, let's check. No, I do have one. What are you doing? Hello? Send your things. Okay, let's move it here. Maybe it's an issue of it's not near enough. Go. Go, my building's on fire. The tattoos have caused chaos. Oh no. I think we're gonna lose it. I don't want to... okay, the thing is, I don't want it to destroy the designs I've placed down. Is there a way to... realistic things, traffic, water features. I know you could do it in City Skylines 1. But I don't know about this game. But you can disable fires technically somewhere. I don't think I have the mod for it. I might have removed it thinking that it's actually something that kills my game. Oh no. Okay, temporarily. Maybe if I... oh, pause. Helicopter? Okay, Firewatch Tower. Let's put it right here so that they can see it. And then... go. Do you see the fire? Hello? Do you not see the fire right in front of your face? Oh my god. Okay, wait. Firefighting. Where's the helicopter thing? Helicopter. Okay. Just, sorry, temporary firefighting measures. Go! Fly! Yes, okay, it's flying, it's flying. Let's go. As Weldon might say, let's go. This building's gonna crash by the time it... Okay, we have water, so it doesn't actually need to fly very far. Ooh, okay, that was auto-saving, not the game crashing. In case anyone was worried. Come on, save the building. Okay. Jeez Louise, be careful when you're doing tattoos next time, people. Okay. Oh, it's actually a mixed, like, it's both a residential and a commercial, so it could have been just someone living there. Okay, on that note, maybe let's actually keep our firefighting depot functional over in the side. Because we can't have our city burning down. Not when we only have one neighborhood so far. Oh dearie me. Well, that was an interesting situation that developed over in Montai City. There is actually life in the city, which is fun. Yeah, so the more that we develop this city, the more we're gonna get things like that happening, traffic jams, and then there may even be a case of like car accidents happening. So there will start to be life, let's say. Even just having people walking around like this has been a nice thing to observe, like just walking along the shop fronts. We have reasonable amounts of dog ownership per person this time, as opposed to the previous stream where we had like 12 dogs to one person. So yeah, it's nice to see things come to life in Montai City. That's kind of fun. Wait, let's maybe not do too large of a shop. I feel like let's do smaller shops. So like 2 wide here. Okay. That would be better because I don't want it to feel like our entire city is based on giant conglomerates, you know? We have enough of that in real life. Granny will be right back. No worries, Granny. So we have some of these, and then we'll put like this down. This looks like a Starbucks front or something, so like a cafe or something. UK storefront. Oh cool, yeah, we'll have a bookmaker, why not? Okay, so we have some shops along this stretch. I would actually... I should have done this before I place down the shops. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, wait. Shop front. Shop front. Shop front. Okay, move. Oh my gosh. If you could all move of us together, please. Oh my gosh, okay. And move together. Thank you. One of it got left behind, but we can salvage that. Okay. So, because I don't really want to deal with there being grass here, I don't want to go back in and terrain everything. Okay. And maybe what we could do with the whole road situation, right, is that it is not an actual functional thing, what we're about to do. But if we do this to make it look like the road is connecting to an underground car park or something, maybe just 10 should be okay. No? 12.5. So let's do... Ooh. Is there a way I can do this tunneled? Tunnel. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no! And now it's like underground. Okay. Whoa, too many tools. Help. Okay. So we go from here to... like this, and then like this. Oh, that's very steep. So we'll just pretend that that somehow leads underground. I don't really like the execution of it. It's very steep. But sometimes car parks are just like that, I feel. Unless the terrain here goes up, but I think that will be messy in itself, so let's not do that. And then, pathway-wise... up to here. So at least there's... Oh, that's not good. Not a good looking... not a good looking pathway, that's better. So a smooth way to go up from... Oh, that's... Smooth, he says. Very smooth. No, that doesn't... that's a mess. Let's do it slightly further away, maybe here. Okay. So... this way... smooth, very steep still. Because can you imagine you're going down on like a wheelchair or something and then there's no... if your brakes fail on this incline, it is not gonna be a good day. Okay, no, let's get rid of that. Tunnel, retaining wall. We'll leave that for now. I feel like maybe with some adjusting, that will be okay. But it does require sit adjusting. So... so at least that way, because right now these blocks don't look like they're being connected by a road. So if there is an underground car park, you could imagine how people can park underneath their block and then just go upstairs. We do have a few of that kind of block in, like, here. So that's why I'm thinking of you doing that. And then... it's a bit of a squeezy one to do it this way. No, okay. I feel these buildings don't belong in that space. So, ooh, lag. I'm just so nervous that anything is gonna kill this thing. Okay, we could have a community center sort of thing. Somewhere. Maybe here, even. Because it makes sense. It's like a centralized little building that comes when you first arrive here. It's still quite near the transport hub. And you can have like all of your services. Just spaces for community events. Seems like a decent idea. Also, in good news for everyone, our memory usage has gone down from 80-something% to 50. So, I don't know why, but it seems to have helped. Like something has stopped the use of the RAM, so we should be okay. And then we're gonna go. What colors can I use? Let's see. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Hello, KD. How are we okay? Are we okay with the cyclone and things? Rai has power back. She just went out to like grab her kid or something. So I don't know if she's here. Hopefully everything's okay with you too. And fingers crossed that we will be okay with our game. Because I'm trying to make sure it doesn't crash anymore. Okay, so community center area done. Like, building can be here. I won't... let's put down buildings before I actually decorate them, because I might want to move it around, and then that would be a waste of time. What other buildings can be used? Let's see. We will probably be using things that aren't meant as their intended use, just because... you know, some buildings look nice, but they... like, you may not want it to be a hospital or something. Well, I say this now, I don't see any buildings that I would actually use. Oh, we should actually. So this was the other thing I wanted to work on at some point, is that we need a school somewhere. And this entire time, I've been thinking of putting the school here. But it's quite far away from a lot of the neighborhood, so maybe we might have to put it here or here. So, yeah, just thoughts there. We have had no issues. Okay, lovely to hear, lovely to hear. Well, I mean, the only issues you might have is with the broken conveyor belts, caused by non-natural causes. City police station. I feel like we had a lot more assets than this. Industrial manufacturing. Okay, I'm gonna have to scroll through very quickly. Bookshop. Oh yes, there is this bookshop that I kind of wanted to put down somewhere. It might actually make sense to put it here or something, because it should be a key kind of feature somewhere. I'm thinking where at this point. A key feature, maybe here. Oh no, but it's... Okay, it would probably be here, because the other two walls are blank. So, welcome back, Granny! Welcome back. Just trying to figure out what buildings to put down. Okay, Azzy has to go. No worries, Azzy. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good whatever you're doing for the rest of your evening. And we will see you soon. Okay, yeah, this is a very odd time, I realized, to be streaming. Half of the world is probably asleep. But I just didn't want to wait the entire evening to then go live at night. Especially now that Rai's actually gonna stream, so I want to watch her streams. But I still wanted to test my game on a day that I don't usually stream, so that it's... Like, I didn't want this to replace an actual stream, let's say. And cause this is the part of the building process where it's actually kind of... You don't know whether, like, what the outcome's gonna be. When it comes to... like, what you end up building. You might want to scrap the entire thing. So... It's good that we have a more kind of casual stream today, where we can just try stuff, while also testing that the game works. JP commercial low. Oh, actually, wait, stuff like this would be useful. I don't like that there is a sign there, but I could probably remove that sign. What's the difference? 2 and 3. Oh, there's 2. Okay. Okay, can I remove you? Should be able to in this game. What's this? Remove sub-elements. Oh no, I can't! No, it usually works on most buildings. Oh, okay, that's annoying. I can't use this then. Sorry, goodbye. We will not be using you. Okay, because for most buildings, they actually do let you remove the sub-elements. I guess that building wasn't coded to allow for it. But it's okay because we will use other buildings, like these ones. I don't really like the color of it though, so let's... Oh, please let me change the colors. I don't think you can. Okay, we can change one of it. We will leave it for now. Not sure if I like it. Okay, what other buildings do we have? Whoa, that is a tall and slender building. Modern. High. Modern 1. These are very tall, like too tall for what I actually want. I don't mind this one here, because it serves almost as like a anchor for the rest of the buildings. But it's just one standalone building, which is very random. So, let's see how we feel about it. I think my feeling is I'm not sure. Like, I don't think it's gonna stay. Especially if I can't change the white. Yeah, I can't change it. No, I think this one's not gonna stay. Extended window, Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's a very tall building. Jagged 4. How? That's the shortest version of that. Oh, wow. Okay. Pointed building. Curved back building. What's cross? That's not a cross. That's just... Oh, okay. No, I get it. Yeah, it is kind of a cross. Pillar tower. Okay. Oh, flats. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of an interesting dense building. Flats. Okay, the high-rise ones are too high. Let's see low rent. Low rent box. Octagonal cross. Box. Plus. T-shaped. T-shaped. Plus. Can you sync them? Oh, actually, wait, let's try. Some of them you can. Which one was I trying to go for? It's not this one, but this one kind of looks cool too. Oh, we can go with this one. Okay. Hello, Gina. Welcome in. Welcome to some buildings of buildings. Oh, okay, wait. This one changes color, so it'll blend in better. So let's... If we copy and paste this. Whoa, okay, that is a design choice. Okay, no. Let's not do that. Wow, okay, no, this is terrible. Okay, sorry for your eyes if anyone's here late at night trying to sleep. No, okay, we've made it worse again. Help. Okay, wait, let's paste it. Let's change the color at least. Here we go. Oh, wow. And then... Oh, it's only 2 colors. Okay, wait, where's the third one? The third one's there. Okay, so if it's blue, between blue and orange, I'm going orange. Like a dark one. Yeah, very yummy tangerine with blue coconut, let's say. Oh dear. Okay, and then sink it in, right? Oh yes, this one works. Yes, lovely. Thank you for that, Granny. I kind of forgot that exists. Because I don't want it to be too tall. There you go. Potentially even shorter, actually. Oop, I can't select it anymore. It's too low. Okay, 2 more stories down. Yeah, that works better. Okay, cool. But you see, once it reaches this point, I might just want to go back and use those... something that fits more of that style, you know? They all... See, like this style works better. So maybe... Okay, we will use that concept for maybe another part of the neighborhood. But if I apply... See, the annoying thing about some of the new region pack stuff is that the colors don't show properly. Because this is a modded thing, right? Oh gosh, bright. And then blue. Paste. Oh no, it's one of those again. Okay. Very bright. Very bright. Doesn't blend in the best, but it's fine, we'll leave it for now. Okay, so at least there is that set of flats. Might actually want to... Oh gosh, and I have to move everything again. Okay, let's test out one more tool to make sure everything is fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, internet's going, everyone. I hope we're back, but the internet did drop a bit. Sorry. That's another, like, I feel like the last few weeks of streaming has just been very... technical difficulty heavy. You know, we never had problems with internet and stuff where, like, last year when we started streaming. And then this year, since 2 weeks ago, I think, streams have been dropping, games have been crashing. It's a fun time for all. As long as this game at least runs on stream, I don't mind. Because I really want this to be a key series on my channel. And if we weren't able to stream City Skylines, it would have been kind of disappointing. So far, at least for today, we are almost an hour in. the game hasn't crashed, and we've been actually building stuff. We weren't just sitting around waiting for the game to load and stuff. So fingers crossed, that's a good sign. Okay, that's an autosave. So the crash is... I mean, not the crash, that was fine. It only had a bit of an internet wobble. Okay, that's good. I don't know why it's doing that, actually. But okay, as long as it's stable. It seems to be more of a problem these days when on my usual stream time. Like, in the last 2 weeks, every time I wanted to stream, something went wrong. So even if we recovered and stuff, it's very weird that it's doing that. Okay, and then we can have another row of shops here. We can have like gardens and parks and stuff. It's a bit trickier to figure out because there is this terrain situation going on. I do not know what the solution is to that yet, so... Okay, but the good thing is, on top of this area, right, we could do... Oh, actually, can we? I'm not sure. Decals. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I kind of want to draw a grass area to fill up the ceiling. I mean, like the rooftop area. Okay. Oh, welcome back, Azzy. I thought you were leaving for like the day or something. Well, nice to have you back. Okay, no, this one doesn't, it stays on the ground level, so I can't just, like, add it. So that's okay, we can't do like a rooftop garden or something, unfortunately. But yeah, so, 3 sets of blocks, community center sort of situation going on, and... if that is the case, the bus stop... No, actually, I do want the bus stop to stay in this part. Here. Oh no, I can't do it here because the terrain is like... Oh, do I like that? Not really. Okay. You thought you were streaming and said, oh my gosh, yes, Azzy, I saw a video that you were doing, like it was a video with Samurai, it wasn't a stream. I know I said this, I don't remember if it was the stream that I deleted or on one of the Minecraft streams, but it's so lovely to see so many people heading into the world of streaming themselves. Like, we've had Weldon, we've had Sam, Azzy a while back. Okay, that's better. At least the bus stop isn't that angled now. So let's put an... Oh, wait, no, I can't do the... I need to do it manually, right? I forgot. Okay. So let's delete this. And then save before we do anything more. So many new streamers. I feel like there were more people. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like someone else was being all... I have a channel set up, I might stream soon. Oh, okay. Slight stutter from the game, but it wasn't an actual crash. The drama of this game, it's like you would think this is just a casual game where you just build your cities in peace. But no, it just likes to scare you every few minutes. Okay, so happy that the game has been stable. My speaking hasn't, but that's another question. Yeah, no, I'm glad. Like, we're an hour in, compared to the last time where it just crashed in 5 minutes. By the way, Gina, since you're still here, can I just ask very quickly, like, what time zone are you in? Because I realized that a lot of times when I stream, it's like at an inconvenient time for you. But it's like, wouldn't this be like in the middle of the night for you based on that? Or are you also from like Australia, New Zealand area where the time zones are actually ahead of me? I've been meaning to ask you this, but like, I keep forgetting. You wish you could be in everyone's stream, but there is not enough time? Yes, definitely. Like, I just catch the ones that are in my daytime and evenings. But everyone else I have to unfortunately, like, because there's only so many, and I would watch VODs and stuff too, so there is a limit of how many people I can actively be watching at once. Because everyone has their streams, their VODs, and then you have your own things to do in life as well. So I try to be, like, watch where I can, and, Azzy 6 PM, Gina's 1 AM. Oh, okay, 1 AM. Oh, okay, so maybe this timing isn't that bad. Because for a weekend, like, for people who stay up late on weekends, 11 PM till 1 AM-ish is okay. You're in Central US being 1 AM now, means that the West Coast would be still like before midnight or midnight-ish. That's actually not too bad. So it's just East Coast that I keep thinking that they're sleeping. Well, we shall see. Maybe we'll try streams at this time of day. Would it be more suitable for you, Gina, if like we did streams at this time on weekends? I'm still playing out my schedule, so like I just never thought that a timing like this would be convenient for people. But actually, it's convenient for those in Australia and New Zealand because it's like evenings, afternoons for them. And then some people in Central and Western US would be awake then on a weekend. I wouldn't do it on a weekday though, because no one's gonna be up and like wanting to watch the stream when they have work the next day. Okay, I don't know if I like that community center here. It just doesn't feel right there. In fact, it doesn't feel right anywhere in this area. So, okay, I'm leaving it there first. Bring it in here. Okay. Also, just plans for the week, right? Assuming that this stream is successful and we get to keep it on our VOD list, we will definitely have our next stream be Dinkum Hardcore. Just for those of you who are here for Dinkum, mainly. I apologize that for this week we've been completely doing other things. Minecraft was just cause like the city skylines crashed, and then I just needed another game to play, and I had stuff to build. And then today was just because I needed to test the game. So that does clear up our schedule to bring back Dinkum first thing next week, which I'm thinking will be an early stream. So it will be a Wednesday early stream. In case you haven't seen like Discord and stuff, we're trying 2 different times now. Early streams are basically the new time that I'm trying, which is 10 to 10:30ish my time. And then late streams are our usual stream times. So I'm thinking Wednesday can be an early stream for Dinkum. Uh-oh, we dropped again. Okay, we're back. What a terrible internet connection. I should be in touch with a certain telco. Sometimes you're awake now, sometimes you're not. It depends on whether or not you're able to sleep. Oh, okay, I see. Hopefully here is it's a nice little atmosphere and environment for you to eventually fall asleep with. Gina's here for the... I know, that's why I'm like, okay, I need to let you know that Dinkum's coming. And we have it planned. But thank you for sticking around for any game that isn't Dinkum though. Yeah, so Dinkum, and then... let's see whether or not we do a second stream next week. Like, as of now, my plan is yes. But also, I'm mindful that I've done a few too many streams this week. So I'm like, maybe I should give myself a day or two to just go do other stuff. So, we will see about a second stream, but Wednesday morning definitely will be a Dinkum stream. Because I do feel like I'm okay stamina-wise to stream. That was my concern when I came back to streaming, as to whether or not I can commit to stuff like that. Oh, this is kind of nice. Modern University. You like to see lots of different games. Yeah, and I feel like the way you play your games as well, Granny, because your streams, you do so many different games as well. But I also do recognize that some people, like, they like one specific game, or they would prefer more games over others. So trying my best to balance the two, like having a variety of games, but also not too many that people don't have to wait too long to see their next stream of that game. I'm not doing well so far, considering that it took 3 weeks to come back to City Skylines, and then sometimes it takes 2 weeks to go back to Dinkum. But we will we will try and do better with balancing it over time. Oh my gosh, why does it feel like this entire area is still blank? Like, everything I place down, I feel doesn't fit in the area, and I just move it away, and I have to start again. What is this? Okay, that's quite tall, no. Residential medium. UK medium flats, okay. Right. What time of day is it for you now? Oh, okay, it is currently Sunday, 3:15 PM for me. So you are 11? No. You are 13 hours behind me. If it helps as well, I do put the converted times whenever I put up my schedule and like when I'm going live in my Discord. So like whatever time you see on my server, when I do a schedule, let's just actually show my how do I do this? Display window capture. Okay, so if it helps, oh, it's kind of small, but so this like grade, oh, where is it? This grade area, whenever I do a, it's so small, I'm sorry. Whenever I do a like post, this gray area shows your actual, your current, like the time for you. So for example, it will say, how do I do it? Wait, let me just do an example. Let's say we're doing a stream tonight, right? So my 7 PM, if I put it down here, okay, so there is like a tool that you can use. So when I paste it down here, it shows this in 4 hours, but it's 4 hours for me. But when you see it in Discord, it will actually show your exact time. So that way you don't have to do the whole like converting thing, if that's easier. As he likes your different games. And the games that you play are kind of games that I wouldn't have come across any other way, Granny. What's that? Not I Am Future, the other one. Let's look at your schedule. Let's look at your schedule. Where is your... You posted the schedule recently. There we go. Dragon Quest Builders, I think, and Foundation. I feel like at some point... Because medieval isn't really our, like, my style. I tend to do modern, and that's why we're playing City Skylines. But the idea of it being a city management thing is similar in that sense. Gina doesn't... Oh, okay, no worries, Gina. I think then what I'll do is... maybe what I should actually start posting them earlier. When I'm more definite about my videos and stuff, right, I will start posting the... You know that like scheduled stream posting on YouTube earlier, so that at least it shows you the time that we're going live. I left it till at least half a day in advance because I'm still not sure like how committed I am to certain schedules. But as we get more used to it, I think that will be easier to kind of like preempt everyone to be aware of what time we go live. I still have no buildings here, like, we're just... Sorry, okay, calm down, calm down. When it comes out on YouTube, it'll show you that, yes, yeah, so I'm hoping that I can start posting that earlier in advance, once I'm more fixed on my schedule. So then you can refer it, you can base it on that. And hopefully that helps. Medium pillar tower, medium pillar tower. Okay, these are all pillar towers. Yeah, the other way around, you prefer medieval cause you're Brit. Maybe that is, like, I don't remember if we said this on stream, but I have definitely thought of it once where I feel like a lot of why I play like the games I do and the way I build is because I grew up in a city like Singapore. Because everything here is modern, and then so much of it is based on urban development and train lines being built, infrastructure and stuff like that. So then that's just what I'm accustomed to, and then that's just what I build. What building is mine? You can choose, Sam, actually. So yeah, I know like we haven't really mentioned it in a while, but feel free if you have a specific building or an area that you want a house or place to live in, or even a shop. Yeah, I haven't actually done that since the last time I mentioned it, but we have the ability to do custom shops. So if you want a shop named after you, feel free to let me know. I'll add it to the list. Currently we have Rice Pies coming soon when I make the design for it. And Benny will have a shop. I haven't actually told him what shop he's getting, but there will be a shop. So if you'd like Sam's Bee products or something. Sam's Rock Melon Ice Cream Bowls. How about that? That would actually be such an interesting like shop. It's an ice cream shop based upon like melon bowls. So different types of melons, and then they scoop out some of it, but it leaves enough of a bowl for the flesh to like still be eaten. And then you have different ice cream flavors and combinations in that bowl. Someone start that shop, please. I will patronize it. Okay, I like this building, so we'll stick with it. What's this? Are these the same buildings? They are. Okay. Just eating dinner and trying to type. No worries. What are we having for dinner today? Is it another case of rock melon? Sam is a great cook. Is it Sam that Rai has like sometimes mentioned that she gets photos of food from? She said it on stream before, but I can't remember who it was. Okay, yeah, I prefer this as a look in terms of buildings. So we will stick with this first. And then let's keep going. I like it because it feels thinner. It's like not so chunky. Ooh, larger buildings. Too large though. Because again, remember the idea is that I want it to stagger down from tall to medium to short. So I don't want to go too crazy with the heights of these things. Some overlapping is okay, but not too much. Chef Sam's noodle bar, dessert bar. What is everyone's preferences? Like, do you prefer sweet or do you prefer savory? I asked this question, but then at the same time, I do not know what my answer to it is. So I'm having to think about it now. I feel like it depends on the question as well. If it's like you must only live on this kind of food forevermore, it will be savory. But I feel like if it's like a I'm treating myself sort of thing, it would be sweet. That is a treat. I mean, when you have a partner that wants to eat brownie cookie ice cream things once a month, I guess you have to. Aziz Avery? Wait, sorry, I just need to double check that Avery's the same definition as I'm saying. Labels and stuff? Is that what we're going for? No. Avery meaning. Because I thought aviary and that's a different thing. Apparently Avery means ruler of the elves. According to Google, I don't trust that. Granny's old chocolate shop. That's kind of cool though. It could be like an artisanal thing. Granny's... I do need to write this down. Wait, because I keep... Where's my info hub? Okay, Montai City name suggestions. So we have Rise Pies, and then Aziz Avery, Granny's old chocolate shop. And then, was there something for Sam or was that the one I suggested? Chef Sam's noodle bar. Okay, there we go. So, if you're wondering where that is in our Discord, it's actually in the info hub. And then it's under Montai City name suggestions. So if at any point you want to suggest another name, feel free to. I just noticed that Sasha Beach is there. No, it's Sasha Shores on My City, and then Sasha Beach is somewhere else. I think it's on 2 Point Museum. Handmade chocolates. Well, I'm glad it's your hands. Also, it was aviary. Okay, no, because I was like, aviary, right, okay. So what are we selling in the aviary? Do we know, or... Oh, okay, autosave. I keep getting freaked out by the autosave, because it does that, like, pause. Because it's saving stuff, right? So... Trying to see how best to align this building. Someone should have had a let's try that again. Someone should have a cat cafe named after them. I actually went to a cat cafe this week. So Singapore is like neighbors with Malaysia, right? So we have a border that's just like, you just cross a causeway basically. So it's a small little like body of water. You cross over and then you're in the nearest city in Malaysia, which is Johor Bahru. Basically like New Johor. Johor is the name of the state, right? And like a lot of people in Singapore go over just to do shopping and eat and stuff. The variety is a lot better, I would say. The quality, I would say as well, is a lot better. We just dropped out again, sorry everyone. So we went there and we had some... Oh, a very lovely Japanese restaurant that had both like regular options and also vegetarian/vegan options. Because we went with like my mom's friend who is vegan, and like she had a lot of options actually. And then it's kind of interesting because they make the sashimi out of cognac jelly. So her piece of salmon came and it looked quite convincing. I didn't try it because it was only one piece, but it looked cool. And then after that, we went to a cat cafe, which was in the mall. A bird sanctuary for injured birds. Oh, cool. At some point, I want to do like a zoo/nature sanctuary. I haven't decided where it's going to be, is the issue. But because when I was planning it earlier, my plan was that this area is quite urbanized. So like the north, the west, and this central one is urbanized. And then the east here can be more of like the open areas. People who own farms and estates, they can live here. So like Granny and Sam probably would be this kind of like living in this area with your satellite dishes and your chickens. And then like I want a wildlife sanctuary somewhere, but I haven't decided where. Kind of inspired by the zoo that we have in Singapore, because our zoo is in like a nature reserve. And then there's like 5 different parks in that area now. One is a normal zoo, one is a night safari, one is a bird park, and then they just opened one that is a wild forest. What's it called? Wildlife forest or something? So it's like rainforest terrain, but they've done the zoo in a way where it's like you do hiking and stuff instead of just walking around within that park. It's kind of interesting. And then they built up like resort. Let's actually just look for it. So I've been wanting to go, it's just so expensive. Wildlife, wild forest wild? No, rainforest wild, I think it's what it's called. But there are actual like resort rooms that you can stay at. And it's right in the trees. Okay, let's take a look. Chrome. No, it's doing that thing again where it doesn't recognize that I have a thing open. Okay, hold up. There we go. So, I don't know how much of this is artificial, by the way. Like, I'm pretty sure... Oh, it doesn't show. I'm pretty sure a lot of the terrain is actually fake. But, like, you have stuff like this. And... So you either choose the easy route where you just walk normally, or you hike. Yeah, again, I don't know how much of this is real in terms of what is built up. It could all be artificial rock. But you get to like explore all of these things, caves and stuff. And then the resort. this thing. So it's like a treehouse sort of hotel room. There is a air-conditioned part, right, on the inside. And then you get a balcony that opens up to just like the rainforest. Which is so cool. It's probably very expensive. I haven't looked into the price of it, but like all the attractions they're building in Singapore these days are very expensive. So I would fully expect this to maybe be at least $600 a night, Sing dollars, which would be around maybe 600-700 Australian dollars too. I would fully expect it to be that price. Oh yeah, here we go. Hi Troy, you found a biome like that on the Minecraft server. This is the next kind of build I would want to do on like my next Minecraft world. It's like treehouse build. Yeah, so this is oh wow, there's actual pools and stuff as well. So yeah, you see there's like 5 different parks in this one area now. That's the room. That's the treehouse. That's the balcony. So it looks really cool. Like at some point I want to try that. Oh, and yeah, you get to look at our reservoir as well. Very cool. Yeah, so I want to do something like this in our city at some point. A sanctuary, animal sanctuary area, sort of. As to where, I'm not sure yet. So yeah. Hello, Tony. Tony Try Troy. He accepts all kinds of names. It's okay. Even Tori. Looks amazing. Yeah, but very expensive. That is the one downside about anything in this country these days when it comes to new developments. Is that everything gets expensive. Okay, this one feels more like it's wider, so I feel like it's a better use of the space. Okay. Is stream stuttering? It might be sometimes because my internet seems to be dropping some frames. Hopefully we're back. Like, it's gone back to not dropping, so fingers crossed you're okay. There you go. When you come to Singapore, you can stay for one night and live on noodles. I think food-wise you can get away with affordable options. Accommodation-wise, if you're okay with more like backpacker kind of situations or cheap hotels, they do exist. But you have to be like mentally prepared to just go for more affordable options. But beyond that, I feel like you can get away with affordable things if you know where to look for it. Specifically when it comes to like, if you're exploring the city, if you use public transport and you avoid the rush hour times, and like you know which lines to take, it can be affordable. Food-wise, you can find like hawker centers where you'd get kind of everyday food. It may be more expensive than it used to be for the average person, but it's still like a reasonable price if you're visiting. You would live on the ice cream dip and dip. You would eat it once and then be like, okay, that's enough for a month. It's very rich. So that shop actually is near our like, there is a beach island that you go to here that it's all like attractions and stuff. So our Universal Studios is on that island. It's called Sentosa. It's at the south of Singapore. You have to take a monorail or you walk in across a bridge. It's quite a long bridge, so like if you don't like the heat, I would suggest taking the monorail. And then that entire island has all sorts of things. It has a casino, it has hotels, it has beaches. It has a, you know that indoor flying thingy? iFly, I think? It has a luge, that thing where you like take a non-motorized mobile thing down a hill. We have that. And then it has a old Fort Siloso. It has like a old military base that they kept as a heritage thing. That's also there. Challenge accepted. I think you'll be fine, Troy. Like, for someone like you, that distance wouldn't be much. Actually, wait. I mean, we're playing a game about cities and stuff, right? Why not just show you? Okay, let's take a look and see. Right, so Singapore, 50 kilometers wide, from here to here, apparently. So Sentosa is here. So, oh, actually, wait, let me switch on the transit. So the train lines are like this, right? So over here, Harbourfront is here. So this is where Dip and Dip is. There's a mall here called Vivo City. To the point that, like, Vivo City is such a normal word for us now that the actual word it's based off, called Vivacity, does not sound right. Okay, so where's Dip and Dip? Let's actually look for it. It should be somewhere here. Owndays. Yeah, it's somewhere here. Wait. First floor. Hello, it's here. Why are you not showing? I think because it doesn't show it doesn't give me the option to go down. Dip and Dip. Dip and Dip. Here we go. It's not there. It's here. Okay. Well, it insists it's there, so this is the one. Chocolate Cafe. Oh my gosh, the other things. We've never had a chance to try the other things. Oh, you meant living on ice cream. Well, Troy, right next to Dip and Dip, there's a Ben & Jerry's, if that helps. There we go. Brownies and cookies with ice cream. We've never had the appetite to try anything else because once you eat one thing, it's too much. So, oh my gosh, but there's so many other things. There's this. There's this. Do you feel your arteries exploding? Like, there is a chocolate fountain. Okay, that one doesn't play, so that's fine. Chocolate everything. It's a Canadian brand, by the way. Like, it exists in more than just Singapore. There's milkshakes like this, which is quite something. Hot chocolates. So yeah, there's stuff like that. And then, where's the Ben & Jerry's? Where is the Ben & Jerry's? Should be here. It doesn't list the things on the second floor, is the issue with this map. Oh, there we go, Ben & Jerry's. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Show yourself! I've had this issue with Google Maps so much recently where it just, like, it doesn't let you actually see the one thing you need. I saw it. Where was it? Where did it go? Ben & Jerry's. Oh my gosh. It's gone again. Ben & Jerry's. Let me click on it. Here we go. Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's. I mean, we all know what Ben & Jerry's is. Why did I bother doing this? It does look like waffles, because it is just covered in chocolate. Yeah, so after, like, your little dessert session, right? So this is the mall. There is a waddling pool. Like, basically you can walk around in a very shallow water pool on the 3rd floor. Oh, I used to go there as a child. I don't even know if it's still, like, operational properly. So then you go on this boardwalk, which is this entire stretch, and you walk into Sentosa. Alternative, you take, like, you take a train in. So, Universal Studios is here. You enter from here, and then, like, this whole park is the theme park. It's quite small, actually. But you have the Transformers area, you have Minion Land that just opened. They got rid of Madagascar to put Minion Land, of all places. And the worst part is, we were supposed to have a Super Nintendo World that was announced at the same time as Minion Land, and then the Nintendo World just quietly disappeared, like nothing ever happened with it. Why build Minion Land over Nintendo World? Makes no sense. So yeah, so that's the theme park. Over here is like the resort, so you've got the hotel, you have there's an aquarium here. Handily named Sea Aquarium, because Southeast Asia Aquarium. So what a brilliant name, right? And then turns out in a few years they're gonna rename it to the Singapore Oceanarium instead of the Sea Aquarium. Who thought that was a good idea? So yeah, aquarium here, hotels and stuff. The casino is somewhere in here, and then you keep going to the rest of Sentosa, which would be like this whole area is a selection of beaches you can choose from. Fort Siloso is this one. So this is like a war museum thing, from the like colonial British era. Where is the luge thing? Yeah, okay. You have this. So you take a lift up from the ground floor, and then you get to ride this thing down, basically. This is really fun though. I've done this so many times. Not as many recently, but when I was a kid, like my parents would bring us here. Oh my gosh, the quality of this is terrible. Okay, but yeah, so there's this. There is... Where's the iFly thing? It's still open, I hope. Where are you, iFly? Oh, iFly might be gone. iFly. Oh, it's here, okay. This thing. They have this. There's a Shake Shack somewhere. I did a Maker's Market along this stretch before. So like doing my home decor stuff. And then... where's that hotel? I just need to drop a fun random fact somewhere. Where's Capella? Okay. So, the leader of North Korea was here once, having a meeting. With a certain leader of the United States, which we will not mention. And then this side is just like golf course, and no one goes here. This is for like, this is actual housing and stuff. So yeah, that's Sentosa. So there are free and expensive things to do there. Basically, there is like a light show at night. This thing, I don't remember if this one is a ticketed place, but like this is a daily event thing. There's like water and spraying and this kind of thing. Projections, essentially. I won't spoil it because if you want to watch it for yourself in the future. And then, but there are free options for light shows in Singapore. So this is Marina Bay, and this is the main, like if you see the fancy pictures of Singapore, it's there. This Spectra Water and Light Show is free. So you can just stand along the waterfront and you will see it. So this one is every day. It's not the fanciest compared to like the other ones, but yeah, there's this kind of stuff that happens at night. Not as cool as Las Vegas, but I guess you have something. And then the other free one you can go to is the Garden Rhapsody, which is the super trees. So this one's also free. You can... oh, they don't really have a video for it. But the lights basically just like glow in time with music. Oh, this thing. Okay. Okay, we will mute the music just cause... yeah, so it does this every night. So if you need free things to do in Singapore, go for these sorts of things. Just be prepared that it will be very hot and humid. We need to get the Singaporean and Taiwanese tourist spots today. No, it's okay. I will very gladly like point out what's wrong with this country as well, so they will never have me on the tourism board. But it's more like, as people who might want to visit in future, these are things you can do. Oh my gosh, what's this? Interesting. Okay. Cool, interesting. Yeah, so... how do we go from wildlife sanctuaries to talking about beaches and stuff? I do not know. Anyway, Montai City. Yeah, but I think eventually, my city center... where is it? My city center is here, right? I would want kind of elements of that here eventually. Because this is basically my city's Marina Bay. So it would be nice to have fun attractions and things around. And a resort island as well. Oh, okay, wait. I was exploring my city... where is it? There is a mountain top... okay, here. I was thinking when there's cable cars that eventually come into this game, right? This area would be very cool as like a park, a nature park or something, because you can't see the city from here. So it almost keeps you like... it makes it feel like it's in a different world entirely. You're far away from city... like life, away from everything. So this whole area could become just almost like a Swiss Alps kind of situation, but no snow. To pay you. Oh, okay, yeah, paying's fine, yes. Compensation for good words, I will accept. But they will never do that. Okay. Yeah, so I would want to build that eventually. And actually, our current elevated rail line here, right? The plan is, this track will go here. And I'm actually probably going to call it the mountain line, because it goes through a mountain. So it'll go here, over this side, and end up at this township here, which will be like a small mountain town as well. It will be quite touristy, I feel, because it is just passing through like a lot of attractions. So if you go here, one day there could be a station around here that allows you to explore the nature and wildlife around here. Or actually, maybe the zoo could be here, like this area. But yeah. It won't be a very high capacity line, I think. It's more of a tourist friendly line that you can explore like here, come down here, and then maybe transit to the resort, go down towards Cubby Cliff, and then end up at this mountain. Basically, that's the entire line that I have in mind for the mountain line. Yeah, so many mountains, many hills, much fun. Okay, anyway, back to our neighborhood next to a rail line. And thankfully, throughout the entirety of that, the game did not crash. Actually, wait. Save before we say anything. Save. 1 hour, 40 minutes, 100 minutes, everyone. The game has not crashed. This is a good sign. I think we might still be able to stream this. Because the stuff that I shared about plans, with regards to... Okay, these are too tall now. You know, all the extra things that I was thinking of doing, I will still do them. It's just that organizing those things require a lot more like setup and time versus just sitting down on a stream and playing. So, like, it's gonna take me longer to get around to making those. What options do we have for this? Ooh, okay. Right, let's do some L-shaped ones. Like this. Okay, and so far when it comes to like the buildings I'm placing down, right? I haven't I haven't been differentiating public housing versus private housing, that situation. Because I like, it's too complex to kind of think about that in this series. But the idea is that this would be a mix of public and private housing. I would say maybe this area would be a lot of public housing because of the density of it. So, yeah. Okay. We might be able to stream this while streaming this. Like, we might be able to stream this long term. Is what I meant. Because the whole... We could not keep streaming if every time I stream it, we have to deal with a crash, you know? So, I'm thankful that we have stability. We are inflated yet stable, everyone. Oh my gosh. How did that phrase even come about? Like, where did it come from? It's been there since our first stream. But I do not remember the context of it. Yeah, see, because this looks very... Okay, maybe it's because the color makes it look very cheap. But... I think it's just because it's a very basic shape. It looks kind of eh. It's okay. We'll just go with it. Oh, there's some birds happening in the background that sound different from the usual ones. Stable, it was your way of saying you were hyped. Oh, okay. Because I couldn't remember why we said that. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Hyped up, pumped up, inflated, yet stable. Okay, that makes so much more sense now, thank you. And at some point, there will be... We will make a keychain out of that or something. Pick the font. You can have fun picking the font. I'll arrange everything else. Okay, so we've reached kind of... So you get the... We see how the stagger is happening. So we've got the tall, medium, kind of less medium. And then this would be the start of the nature walk area. That's why I'm kind of like stopping the buildings here. So we could eventually develop a park that allows you to walk around and eventually reach the peak of Cubby Cliff. Oh, look at that. It's actually quite a nice kind of like collection of buildings. So at least as many people as possible get somewhat of a view of the cliff from their house. And I think this is one thing that really bugs me about some parts of Singapore, is that there are a lot of buildings that are the same height. And it makes it feel very claustrophobic and dense. So I really wanted to stagger it. And they're doing a better job with newer towns, but there was like a period of time where they didn't do that. But staggering of the buildings at least gives a bit more variation and breathing room, if you will, to... Oh, that's actually very steep. Do we think that maybe my internet cutting out is because they want me to stop saying bad things about them? Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe it's a case of, oh, please say nicer things about this country. Okay, and then I'm gonna curve this. So the one thing I don't like about the default junctions in this game is that they're very narrow. So realistically in real life, to turn that corner with a car would be kind of weird. So I usually will go in and like drag out the junctions to make it more rounded. See, so compared to this, like a turn this way would be quite something. Uh-oh, your computer's under surveillance. I'm pretty sure everyone's computer everywhere in the world probably is, to some extent. To which case, maybe if we keep talking about dip and like waffles and ice cream and stuff, they will come and deliver some to us. Or just to reverse psychology a bit, right? If we keep saying we don't want ice cream, because they would have to make it seem like they're not listening to us, right? So they will have to deliver ice cream to us to prove that they're not listening. Because if they were listening, they would know that we don't want ice cream. That works, right? Logic. Philosophicalisms. Okay, so some slight complex terraining going on here. Like this area is gonna be interesting to figure out. It would have melted by the time you get here. You don't have any form of food delivery where you are, right, Granny? Like, is it really that far out? My family would not survive without food delivery. Honestly, my brother lives like his life in the reverse time zone from where we're living, so that would be in States. Because he does illustrations and stuff, and like manages some gaming community. I think it's Team Fortress 2, I'm not mistaken. But it does mean that he's awake on the reverse time as everyone else. So whenever he has meals and stuff, he'll just like order food, and we have more like decent 24-hour options in Singapore. So, although I say decent, a lot of times it's fast food. So we don't even though we're only 15 minutes from town. Really, I would say, like relative to Singapore's context, right? We do live 15 minutes from the nearest like town, technically. I know in Singapore that makes no sense, but still, like the nearest region, like neighborhood center, I would say. Like for me to get to the nearest like rail metro station takes me about 15 minutes, and in fact it's quite a standard time, 20 minutes. By bus would be like normal for some areas of like towns. There is not much 24-hour food around here. Do you at least have McDonald's? Or Macca's, sorry. Legal Australian term. Macca's. We have McDonald's. We have Pizza Hut until 2 AM. I don't know what else is 24 hours these days. The bare minimum is McDonald's. And then we'll have... And this comes like from the fact that we have so many different types of cuisines in Singapore, right? There are always these kind of restaurants selling Indian Muslim food. So things like rotis and parathas, biryani, stuff like that. And they'll just be open. So you can just... I don't think you can deliver all of them, but you can definitely just go down to the shop and eat there. And their menus are ridiculous. They'll have so many different things. So late night food, late night suppers would be that kind of food. mechas and that's it. But not all mechas are 24 hours. And it could be drive-through. Yeah, so it's kind of... We had more 24-hour mechas, then they've changed it to less. They will maybe be open till 2 instead. There's rural and then there's remote rural. But 10 minutes out of town doesn't sound very remote though. Right? It sounds reasonable. Oh, auto-saving. Not the game crashing, not to worry. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do the granny suggestion, which is to lower it down. Because I do want to have more houses here, but not block the view. So we can have 3 highs. Here we go. Ta-da! So at least we have some more houses here. Not my favorite design. These feel very, like, clunky. But I guess in a city, you always have some buildings like this. In fact, maybe we just... Oh, that's... The decisions of the building developers in this city are not necessarily, like... designs that I endorse. It's just that sometimes in the city you have to have buildings like this. Because I don't know if I would keep that color scheme if it were me, but we'll go with it. Oh, that is such an eyesore. Can you imagine that as well? You're looking out in the green and then suddenly there's this combination of stuff. Terrible. Maybe more blue. Like, the color on its own I don't mind, it's just that combination's weird. Okay, there we go. Depends on how big the town is. What would be... Because I don't know, we don't have rural things in Singapore. That's the thing, everything technically is a city. So we don't have boundaries of saying like, oh, a certain distance away from town equals rural. So I don't know what the usual definition of that would be. You can change the colors. I know, but at the same time I'm kind of like... It would be accurate for a city to have random buildings that don't look nice. So this might be one of them. Wow. Look, it's so dense now. Okay, save. There was a time during COVID where we were only allowed to shop within 5 kilometers. Oh, I heard like Malaysia had that too. There is no shop within 5 kilometers. However, they had to revise this for regional areas. I think Malaysia had the same problem. Because there is a lot of rural areas there, right? So, I think it was 10 kilometers and then they'll put up a boundary. And not everywhere has shops in 10 kilometers. So, yeah, thankfully all of that is kind of behind us. Hopefully, fingers crossed. This one's very out of place. This might still go. If you're 15 minutes out from a tiny town, you end up being far from the city. That's true, actually. Yeah, it really depends what town you're nearest to. Because you could be near a town and then not actually genuinely near anything. That makes sense. It's looking good. Thank you, Granny. I think... Okay, this could be a facility, like a amenity or something. Since it's already such an odd shape, right? Potentially, we don't have anything like... Thinking whether it would be convenient. Should we do some kind of medical clinic? Or should it be some kind of facility that people don't visit? Like a police station, fire station? My thinking for why, like, medical center not being here is that it's not the most convenient. Like, the train station's here. The bus stop's there. So here is a bit weird. Like, so maybe a police station or fire station might be better. So these 2 blocks, I'm thinking can be non-housing stuff, but I don't know what to put. What other facilities? There's a waste... Okay, we're not doing waste stuff. Government things would be... Which menu would that be under? Telecoms... There could be a post office. Because a post office doesn't need to be researched. Oh. Or library? Library might be an interesting one. We might have to pretend it though. So I don't think there is an actual small library that we can use. What is this? Oh gosh. Community elementary school. See, if I can remove the gardens of this building. Can I? Oh, I don't know that I can. What's with all of the new assets not being able to delete stuff? Okay, here we go. We got it in the end, that's fine. Right. So, if we have this here, that could be a pretend library. It's actually a school, so close enough. Right. Oh, actually, wait. The back of that is open. So, that could be an interesting design situation that we have. Yikes. What's happening here? Do you want to play on this slide, kids? It'll be quite an experience. Wow, okay. That's not staying. We'll do custom ones. Okay, just break all of this up. So remove these. And then the terrain also we can remove first. We can add our own one, so like I'm not too worried about that. There we go. Ooh. This terrain is gonna be officially a nightmare. Let's see what we can do about it. Because there is... This bit's steep. Oh no, it says elementary school. Can I remove that? We'll have to hide it with a sign or something. How am I gonna deal with the terrain of this? Does that kind of... I might... Okay, this building might have to go here. That terrain's too messed up. I can't reasonably, like, fix it without it causing glitches like everywhere else. So, library can go here. And that's actually good because we can create, like, a gardenish kind of thing here. This side could just be a... Given that we need it, based on what happened earlier on stream, this can be a fire station. Like a combined fire station thing, I guess. Just here. Okay, because then that doesn't matter as much whether it's fully accessible. As long as the fire engine can, like, move easily, I'm not too worried in this case. I think that's okay. Soften terrain. Let's see if that's better. Okay. Fire station, nice. I read that as fire station slide, because I read what Sam said as well. It's like, yeah, they need slides. It's a faster way of getting to their vehicles. Okay, and then just because being mindful of the fact that living near a fire station can be a bit noisy. Oh, here we go, placing down trees as a test as well. We're gonna... These are large trees. Let's start placing down some of these to help divide up the area. Let's see, where's that usual big tree that I use? Spruce? Pine? Pine? Okay, that isn't actually the one I was looking for, but we'll place down two. Oak, there we go. Okay, so at least we're making use of that space. I might not want it that color actually. Let's do like orangish. Darker orange. Okay, that style, and then this building can also be that same orange. So, paste. That is not orange. No. Paste. Okay, much better. Okay. And will this just become... What's this tiny neighborhood gonna be called? I realized we don't have a name for it yet. So, Hierarchy-wise, we're going for like district center, neighborhood, estate sort of thing. So this technically would be a neighborhood. So do we have ideas of what this neighborhood can be called? Oh, you like the blue? Let's try it. What was it? Was it like kind of like that? Oh, and we can put a playground. Okay, wait, hold up. So, freezing. If I put the playground and then incorporate the blue into this design, is that possible? It is. Okay. So, because I do want to like darken it a bit. Something like that. Cool. Then the terrain in this area is a nightmare, but it's okay. We can adjust it over time. I am looking forward to building areas that is a bit more like low rise. This area is nice, but it feels like everything we've built so far is a bit dense, which makes sense given like that it's a district center, but it would be nice to kind of start to do lower rise areas. Did we have a treble clef? We had so we've only done Cubby Cliff district, like Cubby Cliff district center, I guess. We've technically not named anywhere else. So this could be would it make sense to be treble clef? Maybe treble clef could be like this area, because that's where the Academy of Music is. Or even down here, because this would look like, you know, the notes, that note staff thing. Unless it could, like, maybe this area is just Cubby Cliff side. Or Cubby Cliff rail side? I don't know. That's kind of boring, but treble clef. Okay, wait. Let's reserve that name for maybe here, so that we remember. Treble clef neighborhood. Okay. Treble clef neighborhood, Cubby Cliff, and Cubby Heights. Oh, actually, okay, yeah. Let's go with Cubby Heights. So. Cubby Heights Street. So this would be Cubby Heights Public Library. Cubby View? Cubby View. Let's save that for some, like, maybe a viewing point here. Cubby View. Do I have like a lookout thingy? I don't think I do. It's okay. Well, let's just take note of that. Like, when we remember, we will. It can be Cubby View. That park's nice. See, this makes sense because you would have a library that connects to, like, a park. And then maybe this can be for events, outdoor events from the library. And it leads to the actual nature park. So from here, you walk the entire thing. Interesting. Nice. More trees. Just to, like, segregate it from the road a bit. And it could be a nice little nature walk that kids can go on. Right? And because it's a bit hilly, like, might as well just make use of it, right? We will increase the terrain height. Oh, that's a bit too much. Maybe 20 meters. Okay, soften. There we go. So it's a bit jagged at the moment, but if we then put down some rocks. They're all the same. they look exactly the same. I wanted to do some variations, but I guess not. Okay, you get some upmarket mentions. Oh, like what's that place in Hollywood called? Like that one. Oh, I don't know where. Maybe it will have to be here though, because I kind of want to keep Cubby Cliff untouched in terms of residential. This area might be okay. The Cubby View Mansions. Okay, let's just note that down first. Which would make sense because this is relatively near to the second city center we're going to build. It's also in a nice secluded area. It would be near the recreational area here in the future with showgrounds. So you can imagine kind of the fancy dining places will all be around this area because it's like large open space, farm to table sort of thing. So this would be a convenient place to live for them. So okay, we have our first fancy area. Right, so detailing wise, we're gonna leave it for either off stream or another stream. Depends on how I feel about it, because like I just want to confirm the layout. Okay, so first part of Cubby, what was it? Cubby Heights is complete. So one area is like, this is part 1. Part 2 would probably be here. Part 3 could be this part with the view mansions involved. And then this will be like very high use road, like a main avenue, because this connects to the highway, which we haven't actually connected. So okay, that's cool, that's cool. Now I'm happy with the layout for this first part, so let me save, and then we will replace some of these fake buildings with real buildings, so we have more residents, because right now we're at 470 people. And right, so level, let's figure this out. CN residential, level 4. Oh, there's so many. Hold up. Medium. CN residential, medium. Then now let's look for this building. Is it this one? Are you the one? You look a bit taller. Oh, actually, I think it's this one. And hold up, that's wrong. Because that's also the placeholder one. Level, what are you? Level 3, 4x4. Level 3, 4x4. Okay, so that's an actual building. And then we have level 3, 3x2. Do you look like the same building? Oh, actually, you're kind of different, but I don't mind it. Oh, no, actually. This one. Let's go with this. Okay. So, that will give us some residents moving into this area. If it lets me actually connect it properly. Oh, is it actually that tall? So that, like, this texture is actually part of the design. Okay, I didn't know that. Right. Road required. So this is the wrong way around. Road required. Faces this way. Oh, actually it's a different design, I just realized, but it's okay. Maybe that's why it looks so blank. Because we are placing it the wrong way. Neutral? Not enough electricity. This one is... Okay, both buildings are now functioning. Right, no wonder this looks so blank. Let's paste this here. That looks better. Looks more like a building. Like a nicer building. And let's see how many people move in. Oh, that's quite a lot. We're already up to like 520. Will we hit 600? Let's find out. In which case, okay, let's replace this one as well. So, ta-da. Here. So this one's just annoying because I didn't know whether the terrain will be affected by all of these extra things that we're placing down. Okay. So, paste this, paste this. Lovely! So we have more residents coming in. We're gonna see how many people move in now. Ta-da! Nice. Oh, and it's actually... Now, I know this is... it's not supposed to be a proper school, but it's functioning as a school. So we have our first students of Montai City going to elementary school. So, it's actually a functioning city now. Okay, let's see. Oh, this trees. It's doing that thing where it's building on top of other trees. Hold up. Down! I hate that it does that. This one too. This one's trying to pretend to be a tall tree. It's not actually that tall. Right. So, saving one more time, and then let's just slowly... We'll let it run and see how many people come in. My concern is that, because we've been taking the building quite slowly, right? I really hope our roads do not cause congestion in the future. Like, we're going really... kind of like small roads for this street. So maybe I should have done a 2 wide lane, like 2 plus the bus, at least for the first bit, but I kind of wanted to be more pedestrian focused. So let's see what happens. Even here, I was kind of being like, maybe Doe Lane should have been a 2 lane per direction road. But it's been okay so far, I feel. Okay, we're breaching the 600 mark, everyone. It's gonna go past 600. Where's everyone going? Because now that we have a functioning school, this area might now see a bit more of a crowd. 600. Oh, yes, actually, we need to remove parking from these roads. Because otherwise, people are gonna start parking everywhere. Right. And then, little ones in the city. Cute. Yeah, lovely. We actually have generations going on now. What I might also try and do for a start, so this is just so that we have the effect of buses running, right? Since we now have a few bus stops, I want to try it out. So let's add this here. The long-term goal is that I would want buses to go from this way as opposed to down here. But it's not ready, so we won't do that. Bus stops. Integrate the bus stop. Where is it? Bus stop sign? Or is it bus stop shelter? I don't ever remember which one. This one. More bus. No. Alternative bus stop? No. No. Oops. Integrated. Ah, here we go. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. And thank you as well to everyone who's here today, chatting, lurking, for this random stream, no less. Where is my other bus stop? Okay, so we have one here. So, let's test this concept. I'm sorry, bus, you'll have to do a very weird U-turn here. But, if we start a bus line from here, we go... Oh no, pathfinding failed. Why? Pathfinding... Oh, I don't have a bus stop there, do I? By... Uh-oh. Maybe if it doesn't go into the bus interchange for now. Is it just the bus interchange issue? Let's try. So if I stop you here, if you go from here out. Yeah, it's just that bus stop causing issues. That's fine. Okay. So we go. Does it go past this thing? No, it does not. Go here. Or just pretend that it goes like this way. Background to here. And you will stop here and end your route over here. Oh, I need a bus depot. We have issues. Please hold. Local bus station. Uh-oh, there is no space to do one. Okay, a bus depot shall temporarily exist somewhere again. Working families need a long daycare. Yeah, they do. Well, let's just say that the daycare is integrated into the library. Because we actually do have some of that here. Or like the community center, it's just in there. Rai is back, hello! Welcome back. Our what's this thing that we're doing called? Our stream has thankfully not crashed. Okay, so bus line 1 can take... Wow, luxury bus. No, electric bus. Let's go for that. So two buses just to start with. And just to test the concept of the route. Okay, spawn stuff please. Spawn stuff. Anyone? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where's the bus? Where's the bus? It's here. It's our first bus. Does it actually say... Oh yes, wait. Integrated bus stop. So if I actually change the name of this, where is this one? This is here. So this is Cubby Heights Street. Right? And then I go back to that bus. You may find... This is a mod, by the way, in case you're wondering. It says it! Cubby Heights Street. Okay. So let's just follow it. This is bus line 1 as well. So let's see how it goes. It's our first ever public transport ride, everyone. Let's see how the take-up is. Using the bus lanes already. I'm gonna quickly hydrate while we're letting the bus ride. Where will it go to first? Oh, it's going straight this way. Okay, to our new neighborhood. Oh my gosh, people are going to our new neighborhood. People are going... Where are they going, actually? Because all of this are, like, isn't functional. Let's see, let's see. No passengers, that's fine. I don't really expect any for now, because this line technically is not very useful. Like, it's just bringing people over to the other side. Okay, we have 2 buses running. We have to let it U-turn as well, which is kind of annoying. Let's see if it... First route, we'll just keep on it for the first loop. We'll still be up and down though, no worries. Please get dinner, please prep yourself for your stream. That is more important than watching a bus go around. Okay, I'm very glad that we can actually still build to this point without the game crashing. There is hope for this series. There is hope. Oh, I think the community center might be functional as well. Okay, no passengers so far. We have crowds though. We have crowds in the neighborhood. Stop going into that lane. Okay, it's not making use of the bus lane, which is kind of annoying. That's okay. That can be fixed. People, stop walking. We have a bus service for you to use. Please use it. Oh, actually, hold up. Pause before we continue. Can I route it in a way that it uses this stop too? I cannot. No, I can't, because it's either or, unfortunately. That's okay. Oh, we have one person. One person at the bus stop. Okay, that's gonna be our first passenger. They will be... That is the first passenger. Yep. That's gonna be our first passenger. We will have to take note of who that is, and they will get a Medal of Honor for services to public transportation in Montai City. That was a very long title. Okay, into the bus interchange it goes. Let's see. Oh, I haven't gotten rid of the placeholder buses. So that's fine. Ta-da! And dry, turn around. Yes. Lovely. They can't afford the bus because they don't have jobs. There's jobs in this city. There's shops. There are things. I mean, you're right actually. Our business district isn't actually functioning yet. But it's okay. Oh, okay. Our first passenger is gonna be this, like, the stop here. At Do Lane. So it's from our oldest district. Who do we have? Who's waiting for the bus? Is that the one? Oh, there's 2 people waiting for 3 people waiting for the bus. Hello, it's our first passengers. Hello. Oh, this side doesn't have a shelter, which I forgot to build. Cynthia Haley, Brittany Goodman, and Felicia Slater. Congratulations, you will receive the Medal of Honor of Star. There we go. And we'll just follow their lives forevermore, I guess. Follow... Star. That's a Medal of Honor in Montai City. And... Star. Jerry, where are you? You missed out. Okay. The 3 of you. Are we following you? Oh, what happened to these 2? Maxwell. Oh no, they broke up. October till November. They lasted a month together, living together. That's a shame. I'm sorry, Maxwell. Okay, River Phelps. Who are you? Oh, River's the robber that has not been doing anything. Okay. Felicia, what are you doing? Oh, you're a student. You're a child. You're going to study. Lovely. Are you all a child? Everyone's going to school. See, the school serves its purpose. They're boarding, beep boop. And we're off. The service functions. It has a use. I love this road so much. Like, this is the first street we did. And I feel like the density is perfect. It's like just enough buildings, but also the space to like view stuff. Quite enjoying it. Okay, let's see. So they're just gonna go over one stop, I guess. Oh, auto-saving, sorry. It's gonna keep going again. Yep, there you go. So over, I mean under, technically, the pedestrian bridge. And then we turn over into Cubby Cliff Street. Cubby Heights Street, actually, sorry. Very confusing, our names. And there we go. It's actually quite a walk from the bus stop to the school. But here we are. And they're off to school. Lovely. Okay, so everything's functioning. That's good. Eventually, this bus line will have to change because this was just more to test the concept. But it works. We have... So the school functions. These houses function. This service center does not work. This one doesn't work. The bookshop doesn't work. Okay, so Granny's kind of right in that there isn't many shops and stuff, like functional stuff at the moment. I don't want to do that now, because it's very finicky and it's like, I don't feel like that's the most interesting thing to watch on stream. But yeah, at least it functions. Most of it functions. And then we can do like a... So this connects to the garden. This will be a garden. And then this also leads up. It took me a minute to realize they aren't actually driving on the wrong side of the road. Wait, they aren't or they are? Because we are doing left-hand traffic. So technically, it's the wrong side for if you're used to the US. Okay, bye bus. We'll miss you. Have fun looping around. Okay. But yeah, 2 hours and a bit. And I think I would call this game stable enough that we can keep streaming it, which I'm very relieved about. Right? I think so. Oh dear me. And actually, we did create like this entire area, so it's just detailing I need to do outside of stream. So then we can continue to the next part. And I don't know what we're going to do with mansions. We have our business district for the district center to figure out. This is going to be something in itself. And then, I think next time we come back, I would want to build up here. So doing the proper school, like that's actually not meant to be a school, it's meant to be a library. But we will do a proper school campus with like buildings and actual running tracks and things over here. Possibly some low-rise houses. And then there is this kind of nature walk that I want to do up. Actually, we can just start the terrain going. Just here. So a larger area. Because as much as a nature walk, I can't make it all of it. So let's say like that much, right? And so it's cool because if you live near here, and we're dropping frames, lovely. If you live near here, at least you can kind of go down the little cliff here. And then you're connected right away to a nature park that just goes along this whole stretch. And it will eventually link up to the valley town as well, I think. The valley... Oh? Where's the bog? A bog is a place with water, right? We don't have a mangrove kind of situation. The rattling bog will have to be somewhere here. Someone, you can let me know where you think it should be. So this area could be a rattling bog / sound of music area, inspired by, like, names wise. So we'll have the tree of the wisdom tree, and then we'll have, like, I don't know, Cubby Valley. This area should be the valley, actually. The Cubby Valley, oh my gosh. No, actually, it should still say Cubby, like Cubby something. Oh, actually, wait, no. Let me think about it, because this is the avenue, so I would count this as a different district already. Okay, Cubby Valley can be... Wait, Cubby Valley will be here. Okay. Cubby Cliff Valley will be there. And then this will be a valley as well, but a different valley. So the Rattling Bog Valley. Let's do that. Rattling Okay, so that's gonna be the rattling bulk belly. And then let's plan. Okay, I don't think we'll build anything more for today's stream. It's just more looking around and seeing where we should plan stuff. So if you feel like there is an area that should specifically have different things, let me know. Like we have this whole area. Oh, okay, wait. I did want to do one thing in this area that I want to add eventually. Is a big box store area. So things like IKEA, like you know, just massive supermarket sort of things. It's near the highway. I don't really want to be building stuff here anyway. So it will be somewhere in this area that will host a big box store. Actually, wrong place. Should be here. Because my plan eventually for the road is to have it turn this way. So Cubby Avenue is actually going to go this way instead. So big box stores will go here. And then there will be another district here that will have a rail stop. Like this bit will have its own place. Rail stops will be here. A nice waterfront sites, waterfront side. So I do feel like low rise kind of nice area again. So what else? This area I will need to see how we develop it in terms of the roads, but it would probably be a dense area too, because this is starting to approach the city center area. So you would need to have some houses in the fringe area that would be like slightly more affordable than living directly in the city sort of thing. Granny has to go now. No worries, Granny. Thank you so much for joining us today. And the next one will probably be on Wednesday with Dinkum, where we will probably die by Alpha Bush Devil 2. Yeah, I do not have high hopes for what we're gonna do on Wednesday. Because I need to get Ted Sally. I need to at least get a decent weapon. I do not trust the Copper Spear to serve us when it comes to that. But okay, so yeah, and then in terms of stuff like healthcare, we need a place for hospital. We need a place for police stations and post offices and stuff. There's still a lot we need to add to actually have a functioning city. Also, our population went down again. I think people are dying. Do we have people riding? Oh, we have someone else. Someone's taking this stop. Who are you? Damien. Well done. Damien's heading to Brickworks to get... Does he live there? Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, I thought he's getting a tattoo and gonna set the house on fire again. Okay, let's wait for the bus together with Damien. We just head on to that destination. Okay. With a dog? Yeah, the dog's getting tattooed, not him. This bus, you need to use your bus lane, don't go there. Okay, very enthusiastic driving as well. We might have to talk to this driver about their driving abilities. Might have to retrain them a bit. Okay, off we go. Heading over to Cubby Cliff District. Stop using that lane. Oh my gosh. Might have to reroute this. Wait. There we go. So at least the next bus won't do this. Stay in. Okay, this one makes sense because I made it go there. But stay in your lane, please. Okay, that's fine. Where are we? Damien, let's keep going. Okay. Oh, can I do a first-person view? Let's try that. Oh, and it even tells you our speed. Oh my gosh. What fun. So when our metro line actually is running, we'll be able to watch the train go by. Like, we'll be able to follow the train. Hello, little smart car, don't crash into us. Buses are more important than small cars. Okay, so he's getting off here, I think. Ta-da-ta-da! Oh, okay, very, very enthusiastic stopping. Where were we? I don't like that it sends you back to, like, your original place. Damien, hello? Oh, we can actually do it for first person as well. Oh my gosh, we can watch him walk. Okay, let's see how it is to actually be a citizen walking up that silly thing. Why are we so low as well? Like the dog, we're at dog height. Oh yes, also, those are our rented, I did like a sharing bicycle stand system thing. Inspired by U-Bike, which is the one in Taiwan. Interesting. So we have, I think the bridge, like the staircase thing, I'm pointing with my real hands, but that staircase thing will be a bit glitchy to go up. But we'll see where Damien goes. He might take the other route. Where are you going, Damien? Okay, no, he's going up the weird... He's going up the weird bridge. Can we zoom? No, we're just gonna watch the dog. Look at it waddle. Yeah, it is waddling. Literally waddling. We didn't check on what the name of the dog is. Oh, auto-saving, sorry. I might have to disable the auto-saving on stream. Like, it happens too much. But when it crashes, you kind of have no choice. Okay, glitching. That's just the reality of this game, unfortunately. It's that sometimes the pathing just won't work. But yeah, I didn't do this much in City Skylines 1. Like, just take the time to watch my city in, like, the proper perspective of a person. So, I love this little central... Wow, we are actually really low down. Okay. Okay. We are a bit too low down, I feel. But I love this little central park area that you get to when you... Oh no, we have homeless people. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to provide more housing, people. Yes, heading over to the building that was once on fire at the start of stream. And we made it. What a lovely little neighborhood we've ended up creating. Very happy with it, actually. Okay. So that's that. So, it's technically possible to go from here to there by bus. Eventually, when I connect the pedestrian pathway to this stretch, right, people can actually just walk on this bridge to get over. And that will save them the hassle of doing this big U-shaped thing. But overall, I'm very happy with what we've created. Very happy that the game didn't crash. And it means we can keep continuing this build, well, until the next time something updates and then something causes crashing again. But at least for now, I think Montai City is going well. It's developing in a way that I really enjoy. And I hope everyone here has been enjoying the process of seeing it happen in real time as well. At some point I will make videos about it, but we need to make enough progress for me to, like, summarize the district. So, there's that. But I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today. So, thank you for joining us on our 5 streams in the last 2 days. You may now leave and enjoy life outside of my streams. I don't know how many hours we spent on stream this weekend, but I really appreciate everyone for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back on Wednesday for Dinkum Hardcore. Wednesday early stream, so Wednesday morning for me. Feel free to check out the YouTube video when I post it as to the time that works for you. If you're in Discord or want to join my Discord, I will also post it there so you would know. In the meantime, have a good... Oh, the dog just started barking as well, which is perfect. Have a good rest of your weekend, everyone. If you are heading off to bed, please rest well. And I will see you soon for more. I have no idea what kind of games. But yes, hopefully games that don't crash.